Did you know that nearly 65% of adults over the age of 60 are unknowingly eating foods every day that could be quietly sabotaging their health? From spiking blood pressure to draining energy and even increasing the risk of memory loss, these dietary missteps can chip away at your independence meal by meal. But here's the good news: you're not powerless. In fact, by simply avoiding a few key foods, you can dramatically improve your heart, brain, and bone health and reclaim the vitality that aging was never meant to take from you. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's uncover the top foods seniors should absolutely avoid after 60, because the right choices today could add healthy years tomorrow. Let's start with something sweet, literally. Added sugars. They are hiding in so much more than just candy and cookies. From flavored yogurts to low-fat dressings, from cereals to granola bars, sugar sneaks into almost everything. For seniors, this sweet intruder can be especially dangerous. Why? Because aging bodies process sugar less efficiently. The result? Blood sugar spikes, insulin resistance, inflammation, and a greatly increased risk of type 2 diabetes. But that's just the beginning. Studies show high sugar intake is linked to faster cognitive decline, putting your brain health in jeopardy. Picture this: Margaret, a vibrant 72-year-old, always had a sweet tooth. But after just 3 months of cutting back sugar, her brain fog lifted, her energy soared, and her doctor reduced her blood pressure meds. It's not about giving up joy, it's about giving up what no longer serves you. Choose naturally sweet options like berries, bananas, or even a square of dark chocolate with no added sugars. Your mind and body will thank you. Next up, the deli counter. Processed meats like salami, bacon, ham, and hot dogs may taste comforting and familiar, but they're anything but safe, especially after 60. These meats are high in sodium, preservatives like nitrates, and saturated fat. According to the World Health Organization, processed meats are classified as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there's strong evidence they increase the risk of certain cancers, especially colorectal. But for seniors, the bigger threat may be to the heart. High sodium leads to water retention, which raises blood pressure and strains an aging heart. This can be a silent path to heart failure, stroke, or kidney problems. Think about George, age 68. He used to start his mornings with bacon and toast, until his cardiologist showed him the direct link between processed meats and his elevated blood pressure. He switched to scrambled eggs with avocado and turkey slices. 6 months later, his heart scan showed marked improvement. Swap out cold cuts for grilled chicken, wild-caught salmon, or even chickpea salad. Your arteries will breathe a sigh of relief. Golden, crispy, and oh so tasty, fried foods are a comfort food classic. But after 60, they are far more trouble than they are worth. The problem isn't just the calories, it's the inflammation. Fried foods are typically loaded with trans fats and oxidized oils, both of which fuel inflammation throughout the body. This inflammation accelerates joint degeneration, contributes to heart disease, and even increases your risk of dementia. And let's not forget digestion. Many seniors experience sluggish digestion, and fried foods only make this worse, causing bloating, acid reflux, and even gallbladder flare-ups. Imagine Alice, 75, who loved her weekly fish and chips ritual. But the post-meal fatigue and joint pain. It wasn't just aging. Once she swapped fried food for baked and grilled versions, her digestion improved and her knees felt lighter. If you crave crunch, try air frying vegetables or baking your favorite fish with herbs and olive oil. You deserve meals that love you back. Let's talk about salt, the kind that's not just in your shaker, but hidden in sauces, canned soups, frozen meals, and even bread. As we age, our kidneys become less efficient at filtering excess sodium. This means even small amounts of extra salt can raise blood pressure, increase fluid retention, and over time, damage your heart and blood vessels. Hypertension is often called the silent killer for a reason. It can cause strokes, vision loss, kidney failure, and more without warning. Consider Bob, a 69-year-old widower who didn't realize his frozen dinners contained over 1,000 milligrams of sodium each. That's nearly half the daily recommended limit in one meal. After switching to low-sodium homemade meals, he lost 10 pounds of water weight and felt energized for the first time in years. Season your meals with garlic, lemon, turmeric, or basil. And read those labels. Salt is sneaky, but with knowledge, you're always one step ahead. Let's move to the fizzy culprits, soft drinks. Whether diet or regular, colas and sodas are a nutritional trap for older adults. Why? First, the sugar content in regular sodas is astronomical. One can may contain 9 to 10 teaspoons of sugar. That alone increases your risk of diabetes and obesity. But diet sodas aren't innocent either. Artificial sweeteners have been linked to metabolic disruption and even appetite stimulation. And both types contain phosphoric acid, a compound that leaches calcium from your bones, weakening them over time. Seniors already face a higher risk of osteoporosis. Why accelerate it? There's also the tooth connection. Acids in sodas erode enamel, leading to cavities, sensitivity, and even gum disease. Replace your soda habit with sparkling water infused with lemon, berries, or cucumber. Or sip on herbal teas like hibiscus or ginger for an antioxidant boost. Keep your bones and teeth strong. You need them for all the smiling ahead. That morning toast or afternoon sandwich. If it's made with white bread or refined carbs, it may be spiking your blood sugar and draining your energy. White bread, pasta, and pastries are stripped of fiber, meaning they convert quickly into glucose, giving you a fast rise in blood sugar followed by an even faster crash. For seniors, these fluctuations can trigger fatigue, mood swings, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. They can even worsen inflammation and brain fog. Take Helen, age 74. She always had a bagel with jam in the morning, but found herself yawning by 10 a.m. When she switched to oatmeal topped with chia seeds and berries, her energy stabilized and so did her cravings. Opt for whole grains like oats, barley, quinoa, or sprouted wheat bread. These keep you fuller longer, support digestion, and offer a steady energy flow throughout your day. Alcohol. It's often part of celebration, relaxation, and ritual. But after 60, your body handles alcohol very differently. Liver function slows, muscle mass decreases, and medications become more common, all of which amplify alcohol's effects. What used to be one harmless glass of wine can now interfere with sleep, impair balance, and even increase your risk of falls. More concerning, alcohol can disrupt memory, contribute to depression, and interfere with medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or pain. Jack, 71, loved his nightly scotch. But after a minor fall sent him to the ER, his doctor warned him it was time to reevaluate. He gradually replaced alcohol with calming teas and occasional mocktails, and now wakes up clearer, steadier, and more rested. You don't have to give it up completely, but moderation is key. And for some, saying goodbye to alcohol is the most powerful health choice they can make. We've covered a lot: sugar, processed meats, fried foods, excess salt, sodas, refined carbs, and alcohol. Each one, in its own way, can quietly erode the health and vitality you've worked your whole life to protect. But here's the truth: you're not too old to make powerful changes. Your body is listening. Every meal is a chance to protect your brain, strengthen your heart, ease your joints, and lift your spirit. So which of these foods will you choose to leave behind? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What's one change you're ready to make today? Like this video if you learned something new, and help spread the message to friends and loved ones who need this too. And subscribe to Golden Years Guru for more science-backed health tips, nutrition insights, and empowering advice to keep you thriving well into your golden years. Because aging isn't about slowing down, it's about choosing wisely. And you're just getting started.